Hi Aries, welcome to your June bonus love tarot reading. So Aries, we're just going to be looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out, either regarding your love life or your love situation. So please do keep that in mind, just taking it as it comes. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. Welcome in Aries, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. We have the Secret Language of Light Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we're going to jump into your reading. But keep in mind, Aries, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. But if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading, and I'll tell you about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. We have, well, Divine Masculine, and we have 32, which is 5, which is about change. We have Soul Journey, 9, which is almost full circle completion, new beginning. Soul Song, 41, which is 5, so another card of change. And Vesica Piscis, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but 26, 8. And we have a lot of that infinity energy here in this deck, but 8 is about infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work, communication. This feels like quite a journey between you and somebody here. Definitely there's a soul connection. Interconnection too with this Vesica Piscis, I guess how you say it. For me, that is like the interconnection of all things, past, present, future, the Akashic records, past lives, right? So this seems like someone you've had a deep connection with through many different lifetimes, past, present, future too. So with the soul song here, it definitely feels like there's quite a story between you and this person, right? Been quite a journey. Definitely there's a lot of connection. And we have the Divine Masculine energy, which that kind of gives me definitely like Emperor vibes. I mean, you could be sitting in masculine energy. They could be, you know, males could be feminine, females could be masculine. So take that how it resonates. So let's just see what's going on here. It's just telling me here that you feel a connection to somebody that is your divine person. And it's been quite a journey and a story in this connection, right? Deep connection too with this energy. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Aries. So we have the Cosmic Tarot. So do your reading with this deck. Then we do the closing oracle and the extended now, but I'll tell you about that later. So anyway, let's see what's going on here for you, Aries. What's going on? What does all this mean for Aries? Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Something is stuck here. 7 of Pentacles. Hangman. Wow. Like, what is this all about here? Justice. Somebody going through a divorce or something. I mean, justice, even this speaks of soul contracts. To me, past lives. You know, truth, clarity, justice, balance, getting what we deserve, universal law and order, things meant to be. It could be rightings of wrongs or just getting what we deserve. It can also mean marriage, divorce, you know, legal matters. Definitely my universal law and order card. Something is definitely stuck, though, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Waiting with the 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay, so something is definitely in limbo here, right? And waiting for something to play out, right? Now, the 10 of Pentacles reverse can mean, you know, can mean upright. It can mean long-term commitment, marriage, all that kind of thing in a love reading. But in reverse, for me, sometimes that can say this may not go that way. Or sometimes for me, it can mean possibly divorce. Because we're going to keep going here. I'll mention the signs as I see them, so it could be signs and chart people dealing with. Some signs don't resonate. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. So we have this energy here of, you know, things moving along, kind of falling in love, getting those feelings, and then something happens here with the Queen of Swords. Something said or done, maybe a little block here, maybe somebody said something, right, that kind of put everything on hold, which we do see here. So why is this stuck? Definitely stuck. Something was moving forward and now it's stuck. So what is going on here? Is there something somebody's going through in the justice system? Is it just not the right time yet? And the universe is like, nope, we got to wait a little bit longer. Let's see. What else do we need to know for Aries? Okay, this did come out this way. Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords reverse. Knight of Swords. All right, let's get a few more. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups. So there's that falling in love energy. Thinking we're going to thinking that we're on our way to the Ten of Cups, or maybe you thinking, you know what, could have been moving very fast, you know, falling in love, everything's happening, you know, it's moving towards the Ten of Cups very, very fast. Even the Seven of Swords reverse, I mean, that's not a bad card in reverse. That means no ill-fated energy, you know, no avoiding or running out of fear or anything like that. Page of Wands, you know, I just feel like a lot of chemistry, flirting, and everything feels good and it's moving forward. So what happened? We got Sag, Aquarius, Cancer. Seven of Cups reverse, again, is not having any confusion, illusion. Four of Cups reverse, knowing exactly how we feel. But then why does this Queen of Swords keep showing up? It's kind of a cold energy, or maybe some things were said. Right? All right. Let's keep going. Like, what the heck is going on here? Why did it all come to a standstill? I mean, it looks like it's going pretty good. Maybe it was just moving too fast. Let's see. What do we need to know here for Aries? Ace of Wands. Fiery, passionate. So there's no doubt there was a lot of chemistry, fire, passion. Definitely manifesting here, new beginning. Could have started out just as, you know, passionate first. Nine of Wands reverse. I mean, it's saying no struggle, no block, right? So it's all feeling good. Then what happens? King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles for me, it's not always breadcrumbing. It could be equal give and take. Equal flow, exchange of energy between two, feeling the same. Hierophant. Did you find out that this person was married or something? Because we got the Hierophant now in the King of Pentacles, plus Justice up there. Or in another situation. Because again, everything comes to a standstill. There's some sort of awakening here, right? Where we think we're on the road to the Ace of Pentacles, then maybe some sort of secret is revealed. Were they hiding it? Were they not wearing a ring? Obviously you connected. I mean, I felt like there's quite a journey here, and you know, a story being written. It could be just coming from past lives, but there's definitely some sort of connection here. Did you meet this person way back when they were in another situation and now they're not? I mean, it could be, but what does this mean? What does this mean? Why? We have Gemini, Virgo, Virgo. Why do we have this energy of the King of Pentacles here? Seven of Wands reverse. I mean, is being open, vulnerable. Defense is down. No blocks. Ten of Wands reverse. So, I mean, somebody releasing a heavy burden. Eight of Swords. It means some sort of block's been removed too. Huh. What the heck is going on here? Death. So reverse again, like something not over between two people. King of Cups and a lot of hidden love. Was this a situation where maybe before it was the wrong time? Right? And maybe you came together in some sort of way. Maybe by accident. Maybe purposely. Knowing someone was in another situation. Even if they were going through divorce. and then maybe gave into it and then realized, no, we can't do this until something is cleared up. It could be now that things are cleared up, you know, having to hold back our love from each other. But it's still saying here, I mean, these cards in reverse, you know, releasing the heavy burning of this, but also it's not over. Now we can be open and vulnerable, and a block has been lifted. We got Pisces here. Interesting. 6 of Cups. So there's a return. Action. Cupid's arrows, phone calls, messages. Emperor stepping up to the plate here. There's the Divine Masculine has ended something. So maybe they've ended something, and now we can dive in. This Ace of Cups. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. So I could see how it's been quite a journey too, if this is something that maybe they were going through as your story was being written and the connection was being made. They had to go through quite a journey here too, to also clear something out here for this divine connection to come together. Okay, that's making more sense. Okay. Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so let's do one more row with clarifiers. Then we'll talk about the extended. So what else do we need to know about this for Aries? What else do we need to know about this for Aries? Let's see. What else do we need to know? 6 of Cups, yeah, there's a return. Devil, ooh, I don't like that. Okay, let's see. 7 of Cups reverse, no more confusion, illusion. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this has been taking quite a while here. Right, the Knight of Pentacles. Emperor, stepping up to the plate. So very slow moving energy. They definitely had a long journey, right, to get to this point. But no confusion, illusion, right? Things clear up. 6 of Cups return. The Devil, I'm not crazy about that. That could just speak of the intense chemistry, connection, attraction between you, the temptation, and maybe you gave into it once, and, you know, maybe still there, but I would like to see strength. I mean, that does overcome the Devil. We've got Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio. Let's see. 4 of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of holding back, a lot of heartache, pain, disappointment, but there's no denying your connection. This is pretty intense connection here. I mean, with all this energy here, the Devil and the Lovers is like 2 aspects of a connection, a soul connection, right? 6 of Wands, success, victory, offer coming in. Queen of Swords, King, Queen, it don't matter, can be somebody divorced, widowed, been through some things, right? Definitely somebody's single now. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. There's been distance, right? 9 of Cups. And it wasn't happy, right? Wasn't happy about it. But now someone's coming in to take the lead. Fiery, passionate, coming out of hiding. Definitely single with the Hermit reverse. 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's definitely ended something here with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. A marriage, a commitment, or something. Right. Yeah, Hierophant behind that too. Wow, okay. And I do like the 8 of Pentacles here, which is telling me this is something that could probably work now. And there's strength. Okay, overcomes the Devil. Strong, courageous, brave, you know, having the willpower, strength, determination to hold back. But it's also a strong connection, cannot be denied. Like I said, soul contracts, past life. Right? And there's a new beginning in love, diving in. Where did I start here? I don't remember what card was on top. I think it was the 4 of Wands, right? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to go to the extended now, Aries. Actually, this is Aries right here with the Emperor. That's your energy. And I'm not saying it's you, but definitely, you know, I'm feeling this is the other person's situation. You're definitely coming up all in their energy here with the Emperor. Okay, so we're going to go to the extended. We're going to see how is this all going to play out. You know, the situation's coming to a close, how this is going to come together. You know, the here, the now, they're moving forward. The advice, the guidance, just a deeper dive into everything. So So if you are interested in that, my Patreon link is below. You could do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Many readings to choose from, so you can check that out. Everything you need to know is in the description box, links, info, my other 2 channels. You can check out if you like to. If it did resonate here, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So if I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, wishing you the best. And I do hope to see you next time.